Good day and welcome back to another video of UNWINVER. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Windows XP 3.51, which makes Windows XP as close as possible to Windows NT 3.51. Is it only resembles the look, or it is really going down to the law itself? Keep watching to find out. And here we are in front of the archive.org page of Windows XP 3.51 or 3.1. I shouldn't really say it Windows XP 3.1, but Fra just based it on Windows NT 3.51, so I don't really know if it is Windows XP 3.1 or Windows XP 3.51, so I may be corrected. So here are in the page, and we're going to scroll down. This is the fan mod which aims at recreating Windows NT 3.51. It includes many edits, new apps, edit resources, and much more. It is based on XP RTM. So this mod, of course, it says based on this XP RTM version, the Service Pack 0, but it tries to resemble Windows NT 3.1 in any way, such as the look and all the under the hood stuff, as close as possible. So Fra already promoted it, or kind of showcasing it, on the Developer Sanctuary Discord server. That's right there, the r/Windows modding link to the post. So I straight up downloading it, and it comes with a .ovf, which is kind of like self-extracting VMware dump or VMware virtual machine. So I set it, and it is going to like blue screen that again for the first try, and then the second try it is going blue screen that again, and then upon opening the .ovf, it is going like that again, and it like that again, and finally it fixed right now, which I do have the copy right now. So here we are in the virtual machine VMware, and it is named Windows XP 3.1, codename Minneapolis. So we're gonna start the virtual machine. So maybe we're gonna go for some of the first clients. Going to ESC and then hard drive, and right there, if in Windows NT 3.1 to Windows NT 4.0, it has a boot screen like this. So at first it is really resembling, and there is the Windows default, but Fra wants the user to choose the Windows NT 3.95. So there's kind of a naming issue, but in case of this, well, the mod name is Windows XPto 3.1, but the naming, the pseudo kernel naming is NT 3.95. So we're gonna click it. Well, we're going to see what's gonna happen if we choose Windows default. We're gonna Windows NT 3.95, and there it is. They're kind of like a boot screen, like the font isn't really close to the terminal one, like in the Windows in MS-DOS, but it tries to be. And I think, yeah, it already booted into Windows NT 3.95, as you see in the background screen. And the login is, well, you kind of tell this is Windows XP, because the login is kind of a bit of a different, because you can't straight up port the winlogon.exe from Windows NT 3.51 into here. That'll make the compatibility even further, considering winlogon.exe is a prominent program to run Microsoft Windows. So we're gonna log in as admin, but it doesn't really show the password, because if we're going to enter, there it is, and here we are in Windows NT 3.51. Well, there it is. It kind of says that it is Windows XP, the welcome to the found new hardware wizard, and the Windows XP CD drive icon. We're gonna cancel it. So here we are in the desktop. Yeah, you can't tell if it is Windows XP unless if you pay attention very carefully. Well, at first, the desktop doesn't have an icon, even one, because Windows NT 3.51 doesn't have an icon. Well, sorta, because if you minimize a program or a service or an application, it will make itself as an icon, but in this case, it pretty much isn't. So, going to the program manager. Let's say the program manager is not the exact copy, but the way it works is the same. So The only difference that I'm seeing is how the control box that are there. So this is Windows XP's control box, but dressed as Windows XP Windows NT 3.51. Why? Because this is the strip is supposed to be in here, and the minimize and maximize button is supposed to be the only two that are in there. So the icons, I don't think icon are supposed to be in this Windows. I don't think icon is supposed to be in Windows NT 3.51, but we're gonna say it as an excuse. So, well, the program manager, well, you see, there is no icon because Windows XP doesn't have one. The program manager that is in Windows XP doesn't have icon. Instead, it's just like the minimize window if you doesn't have WinExplorer.exe. So we're gonna open up games. Well, I've installed some games or application to show that application that are from Windows XP or for Windows NT does work in here. I'm going to do games, open it, and there we go. You at first chance you're gonna say this is Windows XP games, but no, sorta. Because we're going to a free sale, and well, we're going to help about free sale. Of course, it's Windows XP one with the banner from Windows NT Workstation, and close it. And Microsoft Hearts, cannot find cards to DLL, and oh gosh, to Minesweeper. This is, I think, Windows XP one. Pinball. Okay, there it is. And it doesn't have sound driver because Windows NT 3.51 doesn't have sound driver by default. Going to close it. At least it works. Right there. See? And reverse-y. This is from Windows 1.0. Can you believe it? Reverse-y! Oh, that's a bad imitation of Bar to Solitaire. And that's right there, sorta. To close it. And as you see, games actually really like Windows XP-ish, but with only addition to reverse-y, which is from Windows 1.0, and the pinball. Somehow the logo is MS-DOS, which is not the case since pinball is from Windows XP, Windows ME, Windows 2000, and Windows NT 4.0. That doesn't really just an MS-DOS program. So I'm gonna close it and go into accessories. Oh gosh, I haven't opened any other like group in other than the games and some of the programs that I really need to test drive before we're going to showcase it in the video. So the calculator, it is from Windows NT 3.51. The card file, alright, so that's acceptable. The character map, oh, that is really Windows NT 3.5-ish / Windows 3.1. Oh, beside the font is, there are so many fonts. So I'm gonna close it. Oh no, chat. Doesn't have. Going to clock. Oh goodness. The clock. Oh, that's pretty cool. Magnifier. This is Windows XP, isn't it? Well, it sorta is, but no, I don't really think so. Media player. What? Not enough memory available to complete this operation. Quit one or more application. No, I don't really think so. Maybe we can close card. Well, to be fair, we're gonna see Windows Media Player, the old Windows Media Player. So it does make like low memory thingy. Going to Notepad, and there it is. That doesn't. Okay, so as you see, the context menu like that does have a shadow, which is not possible in this NT 3.51, but because it's in this XP, I think it is kind of the default setting, so that's inevitable. I think. Object packager, paintbrush. And if I'm seeing the paintbrush, my question is, where is the XP MS Paint? Right? Sound recorder. Alright, it doesn't want to run. Terminal. Telnet. Volume mixer. Right. That's right. Testing. Oh, you can't control A. I thought you can. It does turn like something jambling. Testing. No. Windows Media Player. No, I don't really think so. Close it anyway. And go to main. File Manager, which I find is the one-to-one. Well, even though it is the subsystem. Yeah, that's right there, folks. Windows NT 3.5 fonts. File Manager is in here with all the fonts. Well, except from the border and the control box and the icon. But at least it does make it similar. So going to control panel. Oh gosh, that is Windows NT 3.51 / Windows 3.1 fonts control panel. We're going to color. Well, even though it doesn't have any, as you see, that's right there. The Windows is supposed to be like this, but it doesn't really realize to be like that because it is Windows XP. You can't pretty much make it really close to Windows NT 3.1. The fonts, oh, this is so nostalgic. Ports, doesn't really work that much. Mouse, it does test it up. Into double click speed. The text. Into desktop. Pattern. We can set flying windows. There are two variants. That is Windows old logos, flying windows. I think the second one is the Windows XP one. Oh no, that's the same. What a shame. Keyboard test. Testing. Gonna test it. Take printer. Doesn't have any. Going to what? International. Okay. What? The mouse disappears. F4 again. To date and time. Network. Enhance. 3 because Windows XP doesn't have 386 enhanced mode. Drivers. Alright. Fax. And the last is sound, which you can't do it because it doesn't have any. Print Manager, Clipbook Viewer, starting what? NTDD E. What the heck is that? That's right there. Close. Command prompt. UNWINVER. Is it? Okay, so that's right there. UNWINVER for Windows NT 3.51, but the listing is still Windows NT version 5.1 build 2600. The copyright is set to 1993. Okay. Windows setup. Is it work? No, it doesn't work. Fifth editor. That works, maybe. README. More information. That's the real Windows NT 3.95. Mail. Because we doesn't have any mail. No, we don't want. Schedule Plus, which I think it came out as a Microsoft Office bundle, but oh gosh, is it really? No, I thought that it hangs. Alright, so there I've installed Microsoft Arcade and Microsoft Bob, and before we go into that, we're gonna see the administrative tools. Backup. Okay, tape drive. Are you really serious? He says that it is still capable to see the tape thingy. Disk admin. Oh gosh. Go to event viewer. Still no. So this is the modern control panel, which is the Windows XP one. Into mouse. Yeah, that is Windows XP. Absolutely. Oh, wow. Oh, that still. Oh, goodness. Oh, maybe we can apply. Oh, yes. Wheel, hardware, all loading. Keyboard. So this is the newer one. Accessibility options. Add or remove program. Yeah, this is what Frost said. Will cancel and cancel. And that's right there. Some of the apps that I installed. Microsoft Office. And cancel. Console. Cursors. That's a different one. Display. It is taken from. Look at the Tahoma font. This is Windows XP one. Find fast. This is a Microsoft Office feature. Add hardware. No. Internet options. Regular language option. Still same. And maybe we're just gonna take a look at some of the unique one. System. That's the Windows XP My Computer icon. What about updates? Remote. Close. Tweak UI. Okay. I'm gonna close it. Modern control panel. Maybe it's still the same. Register editor. Performance monitor. Maybe it's still the same. Oh, it is closed by default. Oh, we'll close it anyway. User manager. This is kind of the NetPL Wiz for Windows NT 3.51. Alright, close. The Windows NT Task Manager is the modern one. And performance. Well, the memory usage is jumbled. 68468. Is that really what Windows NT Task Manager would look like? No, I don't really think so. Applications, we'll close it anyway. And administrator or application. We don't really want to take a look at it right now. So, I've installed Microsoft Office 95, Microsoft Bob, and Arcade to make sure that this is the real. So, this Windows XP in under the hood, but with the Windows NT 3.51 look, this does really look like Windows NT 3.51. Even the font, look. Oh gosh. Going to Arcade, and there it is. Going to play some like Missile Command maybe. I don't think this will be possible in this NT 3.51. Maybe it is possible. I don't know. Yes. And I don't know how to play it. Bummer. I can't do any. Oh gosh. Oh, the mouse is trapped. Alt tab. Yeah, I'm close it. I sucked. And we're going to Microsoft Bob, which is supposed to be kind of like Windows 95 for Windows. Why the window is so wide? Okay, Microsoft Bob, and as far as I'm trying to install it, it doesn't work on Windows NT 3.51, Windows 3.51, Windows 95, 98, 2000, Me, and Windows XP is the only one that is really compatible with VMware. So we'll test it anyway, and then, well, and we just say that it works eventually. Yes, exit, and come on, Rover. And I'm going to close it and going to main. We're gonna see Microsoft Office, and as you see, we're gonna maximize. The naming is still stuck. The Windows NT 3.51 doesn't name like in 256 characters. It still says at 8.3 file name system, which is kinda sucked. And maybe we're gonna Microsoft Office, WinWord.exe, Microsoft Word. So it does work. Well, I tried to install Microsoft Office 2007. What? Oh, okay. It halted. So maybe PowerPoint will do. PowerPNT. What? Oh. Oh, it does. Oh. I haven't tried that once. So we're gonna show it works. So I've tried to install Microsoft Office XP, Office 97, and Office 2003 and Office 2007. It doesn't work in here because I don't know literally why. So going to maybe PowerPoint. No, it doesn't really the same one. Typing the quick brown fox jumps over a lazy dog. Yeah, is example 1. No, and well, as far as I experience, this totally does fool me into thinking that it is Windows NT 3.51, because this basically Windows XP but locked into some of the registry hack or the tinkering to make it looks like Windows NT 3.51. Okay, so we are seeing the user manager, and by the look it is totally Windows NT 3.1. But what if we made a new user named maybe some John Doe? No, John Smith. Password? No, password never expires. Okay. Alright, so we're going to log off. Okay. Username, we're gonna type it as John Smith. The password is none. Loading your personal settings. Ah, that looks like Windows 2000 at first right there. But, well, the UI is still working. I've blown. But aside, the font is changed to Tahoma, of course. And we're going to modern control panel, and no, we don't want to set the background. The background is nothing in there. Going to application. No, we're gonna main. Well, the animation is Windows XP or well Windows 95. Circa Windows 95 onwards. Maybe we're going to desktop. The wallpaper is set to with 256 colors. Tile. Okay, that's right. They're the same. So the look is still the same, but the UI, the font is kind of changed to Homer. And I'm going to log off, and we're going to restart maybe. So let's see if we can boot into the normal Windows XP, and going to still loading. ESC. Oh no! Going to ESC. Oh no! ESC hard drive, and Windows default 3, 2, 1, click, and professional. There is no that looks very ugly. We're gonna see it if it really destroys. What? Oh, it logged in. What? Administrator. So it does. It's still doing the same. But I am very curious if it loads. Oh, it's still the same. So I thought that it will load up the taskbar in the bottom, but no, I don't really think so for right now. Okay, so we're going to close it right now because this is just small showcase and look at Windows NT 3.51. So I'm gonna cancel it, and we're gonna close it and shut down, and I'll see you guys in the next video of UNWINVER. Like, comment, subscribe, and just join the Discord server. Also, see you next time. Goodbye.